Shalom.
We the brothers from the GMS Atlanta Church coming back with a lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing to be edifying. But before we get started on the lesson, as always, want to give all praise, glory, honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS who continue to teach and rule well. And peace and safety to the occupant across the four corners of the earth that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right. Now, as you can see from the title, okay, we're going to go into no pain, no gain, man. Because, when you come into this thing, and your eyes open up to the truth, all right, you're going to be tried. You're going to be tested, all right? You're going to be rebuked. You're going to be chastised, so on and so forth. So just be prepared for it, okay? And no pain, no gain, okay? Nothing in this world is gained off of a clean slate if it's worth having, okay? You see these athletes today, man, you see the finished product when they able to go out there on the field and on the court and perform the way they do, but you don't see the countless amount of hours that they put in the gym, man, and bust their ass, man, and go through all kind of infirmities, all right? Their knees, their ankles, their mental state, all of that, man. You don't see that when you see those guys out there performing the way they do, okay? But you can best believe that they've been through the pain, okay? And they're gaining. The gain is the finished product, man, that you see that they're able to go out there and perform at the highest level possible. And it's the same thing with this truth, all right? Don't come into this thing thinking you're not going to get rebuked. You're not going to go through things. You're not going to, suffer for Yahweh Shem Yahushua's sake, man, because that's just not what it's going to be. And, if you have that type of mentality, man, you're not going to last. If you just figure everything should go your way, you shouldn't experience no pain. You shouldn't, nobody should correct you. You ain't, put it this way, you ain't going to gain your salvation without those things happening, man. It's just the way it is. Okay. And if you're not going through those certain things, shit, you should be worried, man, because the Lord ain't dealing with you if you ain't going through nothing.
Okay.
All right. So you can bring out,
I'm going to start in Hebrew.
Bring out the Sirach.
Sirach, okay. Yep. This is Sirach, the second chapter, starting at verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Yeah, so whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Whether it be you lose your house, your car, your woman just up and leave you and take the kids with her, whatever the case may be, okay? And not even Satan. Yeah, Satan, man. B coming, trying to do the work. But anyway, we ain't gonna let that throw the spirit off. But but shit, don't think it said whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. It didn't say bitch up and complain and moan, all right, or go into a corner or a state of depression because you catching a little hell, you lose your job, all right, your car break down, and you just figure, why the hell you keep catching hell? This ain't the truth, man. I don't supposed to be catching hell like this. It ain't Yahweh Shem Yahushua that's doing this to me, man. I just that woe is me spirit, man. You got to check all that shit at the door, man.
Okay. He's looking for a man who's just gonna accept the correction, who's willing to be corrected.
Right.
Because through understanding and wisdom, he know that his man know that we're not perfect. Exactly. We need that correction, Without correction, we're just gonna be proud niggas, thinking we can do what we want to do. But no, it don't work like that, Everything is through his will, He ordained everything.
That's right.
And that's what us being in this truth really gotta understand, I'm gonna continue.
Continue, Baba Shah.
I'm gonna continue. Verse 4 says, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Yeah, be patient when you're changed to a lower state. Don't be so quick to goddamn pack your bags up and be ready to fall out the goddamn truth because you catching a little hell. It says be patient, man. The word patient goes back to long suffering. All right. It's not an easy walk, man, to a certain extent. All right. It's easy to do the work, but the things that come along with the territory, you got to be willing and able to take that head on as well, man. Because without that pain, you're not going to gain anything.
Yep.
All right. You can continue.
Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversary.
Yeah, it says gold is tried in the furnace, okay, in the fire, as acceptable man in the furnace. So if you're acceptable until Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're gonna be tried.
Okay, it's a lot. It's adversity. It's a lot.
Adversity.
Yep.
Reread it, Papa Shaw.
Verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
Yeah, of adversity. And if you go into that word adversity, you know, it's adversary. It's against you. Everything, you know, you may seem that everything is not going your way. Okay, that's facing adversity. And when you're facing adversity, the way you handle it is who you really truly are. It's okay, you know, to do the walk and you ain't catching no hell. But soon as, you know, you are tried with that adversity, who you really are is going to show.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, look at the days of old, you know. All the prophets, mostly all these demons went against the prophets. You know, adversities.
Right.
You know, through their trials and tribulations, they had to go against those adversities. And who did they call on at the end of the day? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, some was persecuted unto death, you know, and some, you know, got translated. Things of that nature, you know. So just go through it, you know. Just like, man, we coming back in the last days, and the Most High just doing this to glorify Him, you know.
That's right. And
And
you know, like we were saying, it's a quote. I'm not sure who said it, but it says you can tell who a man really is in adversity. Okay. Because when shit is going your way, you know, it's easy to, you know, to call upon the name and to do lessons and, you know, so on and so forth. But when you catch that hell, man, are you still going to continue to do those things? Are you continue to want to link up? Are you going to continue to want to do your 3 videos a week? All right. When you're faced with that adversity, that was it in Sirach.
God, that was it.
All
I'm
right.
in 2 Corinthians if you want it.
Yep.
This is 2 Corinthians 12 and verse 10. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities and reproaches and necessities and persecutions and distress for Yahweh's Hamashiach's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong.
Yep. Because if you familiar with Apostle Paul's journey, okay, he was shipwrecked, he was beaten thrice, you know, by his own people. You know, he was bitten by a snake, but that didn't stop him from completing his mission. Okay, through those adversities and all those reproaches and infirmities and afflictions, he continued to do the walk, continue to do the work.
And look at the best example, Yahushua.
Yep.
He was acquainted with grief. He remembered everything he done, you know. And look, he was focused. He was mission focused. He was mission ready. He understood that he had to sacrifice himself for who? The 144 elect, man, you know.
Right.
So that's a perfect example, you know, just keep pushing. Even Satan came to Yahushua.
Yep.
He overcame Satan. Yahushua overcame death, you know.
That's right. It says in approaches and infirmities and what else?
It says necessities, persecution
that's gonna come,
and distress.
All right, we're already going through distress or stressful situations on our day-to-day walk, and when that persecution come, okay, that's going to be a test too of your faith. All right, that's going to be a pain to bear too. But are you going to bear that pain in order to get your gain? Okay, go ahead. That was it on that.
That was it on that. Yeah. I'm gonna bring out that Hebrews.
Yep.
This is
and if you ain't have nothing after that, we'll close out on that.
This is Hebrews 12. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. This is Hebrews 12 and 6. From whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth.
Yeah, who he loves, he chastised. Okay, if you're not getting chastised, hey, you might want to think the Lord don't love you, man. Because that clearly said whom he loved, he chasteneth. Okay? Who he love, he's chastening. Not who he's not dealing with, he's chastening. So if you're catching these hell and these infirmities, hey, the Lord may very well be dealing with you, man. And he's trying to make sure that you're worthy of the gain. Okay, he's gonna put you through that pain to see if you're worthy of the gain. All right, and that gain is gonna be way more than what you can gain in this world. Okay, go ahead.
And scourge every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastising, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastiseth not?
Yeah, it said if you endure, okay, that's another thing. Endurance, faith, prayer, man. You have to endure. Endure, you know, it's hard to endure when you're going through those pains, man, but it's worth it.
Yeah, it's
All
worth
right.
it.
It's way worth it, man. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna continue. It says, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
Yeah, you're a bastard. All right. If you're not being chastised, that means the Lord has forsaken you, man. Like a bastard child. The father just walk out on his ass and he all alone, him and his damn mama. That's a bastard.
Look at these 2/3 Israelites
Yeah.
living it up, doing whatever the hell they want to do, man.
Right.
Bastards.
Yeah, because they don't have that father to come in and you know, put that rod on their ass, or their worldly father to come in and put his foot down and put that belt on their ass. And that's the same thing with the heavenly Father, man. All right, he's gonna chastise you. He's gonna chasten you if he love you, or if he love you, okay, and he's dealing with you. All right, that was it.
That was it on that.
Yeah, that was it on that. So, you know, quick little lesson, Lord willing, it was edifying. All right, no pain, no gain. All right, brother. So when you're going through certain things, just look at it as a positive, man, not in a negative sense, okay? Because you're gonna reap the benefits of the pain that you're going through, man. All right. The scriptures tell you, so shall a man sow, that a man sow so shall he reap it. All right. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you're going through these certain things. All right. Again, give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS. Shalom.
Shalom.